All right, back for another beer review, and today I'm reviewing yet another beer from the Other Half Brewing Company, and they are out of Brooklyn, New York, and this is their double dry hopped, all green everything. So they are calling this a Triple India Pale Ale, comes in at 10.5% alcohol by volume. No IBUs listed, in the time of review, this beer is just under a month old. So full disclosure, I've had this one before. I actually shared this with a few friends late last year. It was one of the best beers I had in all of 2017, and probably one of, if not the best Triple IPA I've ever had, period. For hops, they're using Amarillo, Motueka, Citra and Mosaic, and then they're double dry hopping this one with Citra and Mosaic Lupulin powder. Sounds delicious to me. I'm hoping this is just as delicious as I remember it, because it was amazing. It was kind of mind-blowing. It tasted, when I had it and I shared it, it tasted like it was honestly like 5.5%, 6%. And this is 10.5%. And that was scary, but also awesome at the same time. So let's hope it still drinks that well. We're not gonna go crazy with this one. I'm gonna have to take my time, even if it is scary drinkable. So yeah, that pours out like so many of these Other Half lately. It just seems they have like this deeper honey orange color to them, about a finger of a creamy off-white head. Yeah, some slightly bigger bubbles, but mostly compact and tight. And yeah, it looks like so many of these beers. It's yeah, it's murked, as I like to say, turbid, murky, murked. Anyway, get a nose. Juice. This smells like all the passion fruit, all the pineapple, peach, apricot, stone fruits, just, that smells it smells so good. Let me just tell you, it smells so good. There's a slight, like, herbaceous dankness to this one, like in the basil thyme realm, but mostly juice. Yeah, I wouldn't say like under-ripened, like peaches, and then just crushed pineapple with straight up just like you're digging into passion fruit, all in one. Passion fruit, peach, pineapple, all of it. Slightly small, but they're like an acidic orange. Now, it could be the water from this, and I mentioned this before, the nerdy water treatment vibe. Matt over at Massive Beer Reviews has mentioned that plenty of times, and I get it in some beers. Don't really get it too much. I don't think I've ever gotten it in another half beer, maybe once or twice, but just has that acidic orange juice vibe to it that kind of, I get from Equilibrium beers, and I also get them from Old Nation beers out of Michigan, and getting in this one a little bit. Yeah, not much more. It's just passion fruit, pineapple, peach, a little bit of orange, a little bit of herbaceousness, and that's it. Let's get into it. Cheers. I don't understand how this is 10.5%. I don't understand at all. I like get angry at it, but I'm not angry. Just confused is all. Crazy thing about this one is everything in the aroma translates into the taste. That passion fruit and pineapple, more pineapple than passion fruit. Okay, it does translate, but it's kind of reversed. More pineapple and passion fruit on the palate. It's definitely a sweeter beer. It definitely is a sweeter beer, but it does have a semi-dry finish, and it's probably from that alcohol. It definitely dries out on the back. If it didn't dry out, this would be way too sweet. I couldn't drink this entire beer, probably like half of it, and I'd be done. But it helps it out so much. Body and mouthfeel, I've said it plenty of times, it's Other Half. To explain that, basically, they use probably a shit ton of oats in this, maybe some flaked wheat, whatever. It's smooth, it's soft, it's luscious, it's creamy, it's pillowy, whatever. That's what it is. The actual body is like higher side of medium body. It's a little bit lower than you anticipate from a 10.5% Triple IPA, but it works. And that's one thing I like about Other Half's bigger beers, like their 8.5 plus beers, their double IPAs and triple IPAs. They still drink in the realm of like a 6 or 7% beer, at least in my opinion. Yeah, and then on the palate, just pineapple, passion fruit, a little bit of peach, a little bit of that acidic orange water treatment thing going on. It finishes semi-dry. It definitely finishes a bit sweeter. I'm not going to sit here and bullshit you. It definitely finishes a bit sweeter, but there's enough dryness probably from the alcohol to cut it a bit and kind of balance it out a bit more. And like drinking this entire can is no issue for me. This is one of the best triple IPAs I've ever had. This is one of the best Other Half beers, if not the best Other Half beer I've ever had. And I'm not going to change my rating. I gave this a 5 out of 5. last year. I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 5. So it's the second 5 out of 5 I think I've ever given on my channel. And listen, if you can get this, do so. If someone offers it in a trade, or if you go to the brewery, or you know somebody that has one, just do it. Aside from a little bit of warming like in the stomach, I can't tell this is 10.5%. It's scary drinkable, and you drink a couple of these, you'll be on your ass. You'll be having a good time, but you'll be on your ass. And every time they release this and I can get my hands on it, I'm always going to, because it's such a fucking awesome beer. So anyway, that was double dry hopped, all green everything from the Other Half Brewery, brewing company. And 5 out of 5, all day, every day. Yeah, just fucking crazy great beer. So anyway, appreciate you guys stopping by for another review. Until the next one, cheers.